God, there's a lot of shows that really need another season. I went into Mario. Speaking of shows that need another season, that's Cowboy Bebop, fellas.
Cowboy, that can't get another season.
Can get a prequel.
I don't want a prequel.
And hey, spoilers for Cowboy Bebop, really quick. Click away if you've not seen it and you plan to watch it. They never said that Spike was dead.
He definitely died.
No, he fell over and he goes, bang. How do you know he's dead? I've seen anime people survive a lot more than
because the show ended.
That. Yeah, that was a good stopping point.
The show ended. Obviously, he didn't. Obviously, he's not alive. If he was alive, then I'd be...
Nobody says that. What do you guys think? Did Spike make it? Or is
I know you're doing this just because of the video. I know you think he's dead.
I think he's dead, but there are serious theories that believe he's alive. What's up, guys? Welcome to Weekday 1-Up. What an intro for you. Oh. Yeah, we never introed.
Oh.
What's going on, guys? How's your Wednesday doing? Mine's doing good.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
I'm so used to recording these when we do, I thought it was Monday.
Oh, okay. Well, that's too bad. So today, if you didn't pick up on it, you're very dim. But we're also talking about shows that need another season. Whether it's a second, a third, a 17th. I don't think a lot of anime make it to 17 seasons. Nah. Did Dragon Ball? Probably. No. Did One Piece? Probably.
Maybe not need a second season. Maybe even just another movie or something. I could do with that.
We should do an episode on shows that need rebooted.
There you go.
Should that be the next episode?
Yeah, okay. We'll do that tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're talking about shows that need a reboot.
Definitely.
So what do you think, man? I'm going to pull up my anime list so that I know what needs another season.
Right off the bat.
You go ahead and get started.
Right off the bat, High School of the Dead. That show...
Yeah.
Oh, just give me another season of that. Those characters were great.
They ended it so open. Like, I've never seen it, but I just want to say, because I've heard it said so much, Dead Man Wonderland. I've heard everyone say that needs another season, so give it another season.
Kaze no Stigma? No, I'm kidding.
This guy's funny. Air Gear. Oh my god, give Air Gear more anime. I hate you so much. You don't understand, dude. Air Gear is one of those shows where it's supposed to be like a tease. Like, you watch the show and it just gets to where it's getting really good, and they're like, hey, you want more? There's a giant manga with like 300 chapters that you could animate.
That's funny. Panty and Stocking.
Yeah,
only because they left that so open and they give us the biggest cliffhanger in the world at the end of that. And you're like, okay, cool, season 2. And when did that come out? Like 3 years ago?
That's a while ago now.
Yeah. I mean, and while we're at it, Attack on Titan.
Obviously.
That's gonna happen, though.
I believe Baccano needs another season.
Yes. Or a movie.
Or a movie. They're light novels, or are they just straight up novels? Well, they're novels. There's plenty of content that they could take from them. I'm really considering reading them.
Really? I didn't know they were novels till you told me like a couple weeks ago. Like, it was on the Comic Cast that you told me.
Oh, really? Yeah, they're... Okay.
Yeah.
Bleach,
yeah. Bring on some more Bleach. I have 26 episodes to go on there.
You think I'm kidding, but seriously, there's enough in the manga now. I think they could do a... Well, they're probably gonna wait until the manga's over and then do like they did with Inuyasha, where they do a final act.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. Especially because I've heard what happens in the manga.
Really?
Yeah, I know what happens. No spoilers. Claymore, what they need to do is do what they did with like a Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood or something. I don't know. Because the way that the anime ends, The anime actually splits off from the manga at the, I think, second to last episode, halfway through it. And then they continue it, and where the story is going is just, it's so good. And I need to finish the manga. It's my favorite manga. But if they would put that in anime format and just continue it, because
there's so much stuff like that if they would just continue it would be amazing.
Oh, Blue Exorcist. That needs another season.
We're talking about reboots tomorrow. Because they wrapped that up.
I guess you're right. But I could deal with another season of that.
I think we'll talk about it tomorrow. If you want another season, well, I'll talk about it tomorrow.
Go ahead.
K. You ever seen K?
Can't say
You should really watch K. It is so good. Not Special K. It's just K. Though when it first was coming out, they were calling it K Special or something like that.
Oh yeah. Didn't Special K like sue them or something?
I don't think so. K is a really good show, guys, and it's got the Shonen I rating because there's like one scene where there's a dude like wanting to make out with another dude, but
wanting to or actually making out?
I don't think they actually ever do anything.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not really sure why it got the Shonen I rating, but you should really check that out. I think it is getting another season actually.
Oh,
so I'll
very
be watching
nice.
that. I'll be watching.
Very nice. Go ahead.
Oh, Hitman Reborn. Now, I know Hitman Reborn isn't a seasonal show. It's really long. It's got like 203 episodes, I think, by the time it ended. But they ended it when the manga keeps going and keeps getting way better and better. Bring it back. Dang it. That's my rant. Go ahead.
Is that your rant?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that your rant?
You got one?
I had one and I lost it.
You fool.
I'm a fool for pizza.
You know, we talk about all these shows that need another season, but they get another season and you don't even watch them, like Mushishi.
Well, I'm waiting for that one to be dubbed.
Oh, okay.
Because I watched the original dubbed. You know what it's like going from a dub to a sub?
I do. I did it with all of the big three. And I did it with D Gray Man. I don't mind. I don't hate it at all. I think going from a dub to a sub is easy. I think going from a sub to a dub is hard.
I think it's hard either way, to be honest.
No way, dude. Of course, the ones I switched with were like Naruto and One Piece, which have amazing dubs. I know you hate Naruto's voice in the dub, but overall, the dub is good.
Let's get run!
Yeah, it doesn't sound anything like that. That was like Mickey Mouse.
That's how I hear it in my head, because I hate Naruto's voice. Shots fired.
Do you not have anything else? Should I just...
I guess I don't, man.
Dang, man. You were telling me you had a bunch of stuff.
I had like 3.
And
then you said you'd think of some.
Well, I'm still reading them. Sword Art Online's getting a 3rd season. I don't know why. Tokyo Ghoul, obviously.
It's definitely getting another season.
It'll definitely get one. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They hinted it at the end.
Parasite could get a 2nd season. I don't necessarily need one, but if it got one, I definitely would not object.
Yeah. I would. I think Parasite, yeah, it's not one of those ones that needs one, but it's a show that they wrapped it up perfectly pretty much, but if it got another season, I'd be like, cool, bring it on. Let's do it. I want to see where this goes.
Star Driver.
Really?
I want more Star Driver.
I would take more Star Driver, but I feel like we got a sufficient amount.
I want at least maybe... I guess I still haven't seen the movie.
Oh, I haven't either.
I've heard it's garbage.
Really?
That's what I've heard from like...
Is it a retelling?
I don't know. It didn't look like it was going to be.
I think it is. Pretty sure it is.
Dang, I hate movie retellings.
Why? They normally put in some scenes that you didn't see.
I guess the one that burnt me on
Animate it better. They get a higher budget.
I guess the one that burnt me on it was the Sword Art Online movie, which literally was like retold the entire show for an hour and a half, and then the last 10 minutes they were like, here's a fight.
That's how they all are.
I didn't like that.
Gurren Lagann's is good.
Gurren Lagann, yeah, has a good one.
That's a show that needs another season. I seriously think it does. I'm sorry, dude. There's plenty more stuff that could happen. I mean, from between where like the secret ending where Simo's an old man.
Oh, I've
between
thought
the
that
end to
before.
there, they could do so much more stuff.
I've thought that before, but I don't need
or
it.
a prequel about Kamina's dad.
That one I would totally do.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Although his dad dies.
Well, we know how it's gonna end, but I mean,
we don't know how it's gonna.
Yeah, like we know he dies eventually, but I'd like to see it happen. I'd like to see his journey.
Yeah, that'd be
or
cool.
actually even better, to forget Kamina's dad, a prequel about the Spiral King.
Oh,
and him coming to power and all that.
I think a movie would be better for the Spiral King.
That'd be pretty cool.
I like movies. All right. I think that's all we got for that. So it's time to move on to the question of the day.
Jesus Christ, man. Okay. This question comes from Mr. Sonic Team 121. You knew that?
Mr. Sonic Team 121, yeah.
Oh. What's your guys' first cons? Actually, our first con's the same con.
Oh, was his first con this con?
No, he said, what's your guys' first cons?
Oh, I see.
With an S, like as if we went to different cons.
I thought he meant like, never mind. Our first con was Anime Crossroads 2011.
Yeah, long time ago. Back in 2011, things were worth a penny. And
yeah.
You could see a whole movie for a nickel.
If only. I'd be in movies every day. I'd see 12 in a row.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't leave the theater.
I would. I'd get tired of movies. Yeah, our first con was Anime Crossroads 2011, and actually, it's all documented.
It is.
Over on my channel, Convention Reviews.
My channel, Convention Reviews.
You're in it too. What? Over on Convention Reviews, if you go way far back, you can find the Anime Crossroads 2011 stuff. If you're used to my channel, know that it's a little different. We didn't really know what we were doing back then.
Oh, you did.
It was just for fun. It's not even on a nice camera. It was on a flip. You remember the flips?
Oh, man.
Flip HD? God, it was on a flip.
That's what we did. I remember you thought the flip was the coolest thing ever. What did it shoot? Like 480?
It shot in 720.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The program I was using couldn't edit it well, so I had to convert it, and I was using a converter that didn't convert well, so it would lower the quality. It was just a whole mess. But that con, like, looking back,
changed our lives.
It really did. Like, can you imagine if we didn't go to that? We probably wouldn't be doing Weekday 1 up today.
I guarantee it, we wouldn't be.
If you've never been to a con, go. You really don't understand how much it can change for you.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't. And maybe it won't. Maybe you'll go and you'll just be like, yeah, it was cool. I'm never doing that again. But it could really change your whole perspective on everything.
Cons are I love them.
They're my preferred vacation. I know my brother told me, because he's got 4th of July off now, and he's not going to any cons. He's not going to Midwest or anything. I was like, why don't you come to Midwest or something? And he was like, I want to go on like a real vacation. And I was like, I mean, I respect that and I get that, but I was like, to me, a con is a real vacation. Like, that's what I like to do. I don't know. But maybe I'm a crazy person. I do like camping too, though.
Camping's pretty fun.
So back to our first con, though. We should maybe talk about it a little bit. We didn't have any idea what we were doing. Ill-prepared. Didn't sleep correctly, I don't think. Didn't have the right amount of food, for sure. For sure, almost starved.
We've talked about it on many platforms before, but he had to pick me up from school.
Yeah, he was still in school.
I was still in school.
Man, I remember sitting there. I had straightened my hair. I had long hair back then. I had straightened my hair, and I was like, I look fly. The ladies are going to love me. And I brought all these hats that were my brother's hats. That was my thing for the first, 2 cons I went to. I wore weird hats.
I remember.
Remember the blue hat that I wore the whole first
I remember
con?
that.
Someone behind me at one of the panels was like, can you take off your hat? I can't see. And I was just disgruntled. I was like, oh, dang it. I'm no longer me without the hat. But I remember going in and we were nervous. I remember nothing happened right away on Friday. So we stayed up in the room for a while. Well, at small cons, it doesn't. We stayed up in the room for a while. And when we came down, stuff was suddenly going on. There were people out there, and we walked around them. And we were like, "Man, what do we do? I don't know how, what to do here, man." I just remember being nervous. I was like, "This is a whole nother world. I'm not used to a place where everyone likes the stuff I like."
Yeah, because it wasn't as mainstream as it's getting.
Oh no, and that con was really small. I look back on that con and I'm like, on my channel, I'd have given that such a garbage score. But it was still one of my most memorable cons ever.
Because it was your first. You always remember your first.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
And I know we cut in line. I'll never forget that.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you do, bro. Come on. There was a line, and we wanted to get into a panel, and we just walked up and literally walked in the front of the line.
I don't remember.
We talked about this on another thing, and you remembered it.
I did?
Yeah.
I don't remember it now.
Well, basically, I looked at you, and I was like, bro, because you gotta understand, we were jerks back then.
We were 18.
Yeah, we were 18-year-old punks, and we thought we knew everything, we're better than everyone. We were like, bro, all these people are nerds. We can just literally walk to the front of the line. I bet they won't say anything. And the worst part was,
they didn't.
They didn't say a word. But that was Anime Crossroads. I bet if we would have done that at ASIN, we'd have got beaten up.
Oh yeah, they'd have been like,
They'd have taken us out back and been like, let me show you what some nerds can do. Yeah, but it was a fun con. That was our first rave experience.
oh man, we thought it was the greatest thing ever, and then the footage.
Yeah. You don't even know that we didn't know that there was a rave. Like, we just heard music and we were like, what's happening? What is this? And we walk in and we're like, it's a rave! What? Yeah, but we've looked back at the footage since, and
it was a
garbage rave.
It was so bad, but it was so fun.
I wonder who DJ'd that. I know Jeff and Tetsuo did 2012. We still didn't know who they were then, though.
Dang.
Maybe they did 11. I don't know, dude.
Dang. That's crazy.
Yeah, crazy times.
So, yeah, what were your first cons?
Let us know in the comments below.
What are some anime that you think needs a second season? Tell us down there.
And while you're doing all that, you can go ahead and follow us on the Twitter.
The tweeters.
Where we're talking about not just Weekday 1-Up stuff. We definitely talk about it, but other channels, anime, game stuff, anything that's really going on. It's definitely my preferred network of choice to tell you guys what's going on with me. And I think it's becoming more and more Dakota's preferred network. He just needs more followers. Go give him that follow. He's recent. He's new to the Twitterverse. And while you're over there, go ahead and share this video with the hashtag WD1UP. And share some fan art. Share whatever you want. You can even write your comment on there. You can write, I want Yoshi's Island 3D to have a second season. Hashtag WD1UP.
And we would comment back and be like, that can't happen.
And you'll be like, turns out, puts in a link, it actually got an anime in Japan.
What?
It didn't. Thank you guys so much for watching.
I literally believed you.
You shouldn't have.
Why
would Yoshi's Island... Maybe Yoshi's Island would, but why would Yoshi's Island 3D get the anime?
I'm tired. We've been awake too long.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay nerdy. Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to watch yesterday's video, click right here in the center of the screen.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And read the description to find our other channels, plus our Twitch and more.
Nice, bro.
You should keep that in.